I was the programs director of SCBC since 2019 until at some point a couple of months back that I resigned privately, and then I was very proud to work over there, and I respect the work that was done there in the past, and a lot of what we did there for some time. But we came to a point where I was no longer satisfied with the work that was going on at SCBC, and I had to step back.
Just watch just a few episodes from SCBC, realized that there was a whole lot of antagonism going on towards other liberation organization. It also defeats the purpose of collaboration, which is what we as Amazonians, and I think the AIG of C and Dr. Ayabacho Lucas has been preaching, and maybe other leaders in other movements have been preaching about the collaborative effort between all the liberation movement.
In as much as all of that antagonism is ugly, it was not the final nail on the coffin for me. Disagreements are not uncommon when people have different views.
Okay.
There were a lot of organizational and management problems which SCBC is currently suffering from, and I really wish the Amazonian people, because the SCBC is an Amazonian jewel that that deserve its merit, but currently it's going through a crisis that I hope those who have the leadership over there can fix it for posterity, because it has done a lot of good to our struggle. And if it goes down the same path that it's going right now, it will not serve the Amazonian people. And I must say, for a while now, SCBC has been a shadow of itself. Uh, that is just the facts. You can look back what SCBC used to do and what it has become, especially talking about the antagonisms that you just mentioned. Institutions within the same struggle feel that they are in competition with one another. We
Correct.
are in competition to be the best of each other's self, so that you can beat the enemy. ACN should be encouraged to become the best of itself, and SCBC should be encouraged to become the best of itself. So that one person, that one ACN to be the best of itself, because it's an Amazonian product, and I want SCBC to become the best of itself. But I will not sit there and fan and encourage things that don't benefit the people of Amazonia, and yet it is a package in their name. So those type of programs or institutions, they will not get my support. I am not a member of the IG Care. I don't know what care the IG Care is. I know that there is the IG, the interim government, that is Ikwayu, Julius Tabe, and others were created in Zaria, and that is what has been functioning. You have all the splinters that have been splintered, and they're doing all what is going on right now. Uh, I've never been part of any of their organizations. I've never been held any position there. And
What
when I was called on to,
SCBC? Any Is it separate from IG Care?
that is what where I'm driving to.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I was called on to manage programs at SCBC, I was explained that SCBC uh, is not part of the it's not the IG so-called care property. It is an Amazonian property, so to say, and it was managed by a board of directors that was different from the management of the government. So I did not mind to be a part of a private or public private. I don't know how to call it, because it did not have anything to do with the IG care, even though how it was all created by them. But at this point, even YERIMA has no say over what goes on at the SCBC TV from the time that from that 2019 that I came on board. There's never been a day we had any meeting with YERIMA to discuss anything about SCBC. There's never been a day YERIMA called me or anybody to say SCBC has gone up or come down. There have actually been several times when YERIMA has been trying to, YERIMA or his people have been trying to have their communiques on SCBC TV, and it was even difficult. So that is the situation of the SCBC, and that actually poses a problem because you can now have a revolutionary network without a political backing. So it is something that is hard because at this point you have rogues just running their own personal ideas, but it's not working. I must say it's not working. It's deviating from uh, what the organization stand. A lot of people are basing or taking actions of the SCBC today and bashing it on the either YERIMA's effort or the IG so-called care their efforts, which I will tell you that they have nothing to do. They're just like you and me, who may want to say something and ask for an opportunity to say it on that network. So if this management system or this structural system is not what Ambazonians want, they must be interrogating to find out how is SCBC managed. That is something that Ambazonians must know, or if they must continue to support the network for their liberation. Uh, I applaud the ACN because you can clearly know what they stand for. You cannot be a liberation organization and yet you said you are open to every conversation. I don't find that. I don't find that like a philosophy that is sustainable with the goals that our people have at this time. So to me, all of those little things have to be ironed out in a very serious manner. In a very serious manner. So I've not never been part of the IG,
Okay.
and I've never been. I was director for SCBC TV, which was managed by the SCBC board. A lot of them are members of or are part of the they are not, most of them that the board members are not even members in the cabinet of YERIMA, so to say. That is why you can see a lot of, I feel like there is a lot of chaos in the management over there because
Yeah.
it gives them a voice, some power that they feel that they have, which even YERIMA is struggling to have and he can't. So this is not good for the liberation, in my opinion, and I hope that those things can be fixed. I'm sure if you have a conversation with YERIMA, he will tell you straight up himself that he doesn't know what goes on over there, and if he says that, he's telling you the truth, and he's not making anything up because most people may not believe him, but that is what is happening. He has no say over there. Even Milton Taka, who is the communication over there. There've never been any day during my time that we had any meeting with him regarding SCBC TV. That has never happened. Uh, so he too and his team struggle to have their voice on SCBC sometimes
Hmm.
without success.
Wow, that is weird. That is
For
weird,
real,
and
it is weird. It is really weird.
yeah, okay, and good to know because at least I think people now know what is going on. So it's good information to know. And